While tech companies and government officials shake hands on AI safety task forces, workers are facing a harsh reality. AI is already reshaping the job market at breakneck speed. Recent studies show that 40% of jobs could be affected by artificial intelligence within the next decade, with administrative, customer service, and even creative roles increasingly automated. As OpenAI and Microsoft join forces with state attorneys general to develop AI safeguards, the focus remains on user safety and child protection. But what about the millions of workers whose livelihoods hang in the balance? From call center employees replaced by chatbots to graphic designers competing with AI image generators, real people are already experiencing job displacement. The irony is stark. The same companies developing AI safety protocols are simultaneously deploying technologies that eliminate human jobs. While regulators debate frameworks and safeguards, workers need immediate answers about their career security and future prospects in an AI-dominated economy. What does this AI safety task force mean for working Americans? While the collaboration between OpenAI, Microsoft, and state attorneys general sounds promising for consumer protection, it reveals a troubling gap in worker advocacy. The task force focuses on preventing AI harm to users, especially children, but completely ignores the economic harm already happening to workers. This partnership essentially legitimizes AI companies' continued expansion while providing a veneer of responsible development. For workers, this means AI deployment will likely accelerate under the guise of safety-first development. The absence of federal AI regulation that these officials lament also means no comprehensive worker protections. States are left to create their own rules, leading to a patchwork of inconsistent protections. Workers in states without strong labor advocacy may find themselves particularly vulnerable. The task force's focus on basic safeguards for AI development doesn't address job displacement, retraining programs, or economic transition support for affected workers. IBM provides a stark example of how AI safety initiatives can coexist with massive worker displacement. While not directly mentioned in this task force, IBM's approach mirrors what we might expect from Microsoft and OpenAI's responsible AI development. In 2023, IBM CEO Arvind Krishna announced the company would pause hiring for roles that could be replaced by AI, affecting approximately 26,000 positions over 5 years. Simultaneously, IBM has been a vocal advocate for AI ethics and safety frameworks. The company suspended hiring for back-office functions like human resources while promoting its Watson AI platform as a responsible alternative to human workers. IBM's strategy demonstrates how companies can champion AI safety while systematically reducing their workforce. They've invested heavily in AI ethics research and safety protocols, earning praise from regulators and policymakers. Yet their own employees in accounting, customer service, and administrative roles have faced job cuts or role restructuring. This dual approach, ethical AI development paired with workforce reduction, has become the industry standard. IBM offers retraining programs for some displaced workers, but these initiatives reach only a fraction of those affected. The company's experience shows how AI safety task forces might provide political cover for continued automation. Workers see their roles eliminated not through reckless AI deployment, but through carefully managed and ethically developed systems that make human labor redundant. IBM's case illustrates that responsible AI development doesn't necessarily mean responsible employment practices. Like OpenAI and Microsoft in the article who are working on AI safety frameworks, Amazon is a major tech company deploying AI systems at scale. But Amazon better illustrates the direct worker impact through documented layoffs and warehouse automation that affects frontline employees. The numbers paint a sobering picture for American workers facing the AI revolution. According to Goldman Sachs research, AI could automate 300 million full-time jobs globally, with the U.S. bearing a significant portion of this impact. The McKinsey Global Institute estimates that 375 million workers worldwide will need to switch occupations by 2030 due to automation and AI adoption. In the United States alone, this translates to roughly 54 million workers, nearly one-third of the current workforce. Customer service representatives face particularly acute risks, with 85% of customer interactions expected to be handled by AI by 2025. Administrative and clerical workers, numbering over 16 million in the U.S., could see 40% of their tasks automated within 5 years. Even knowledge workers aren't immune. Legal assistants, financial analysts, and junior journalists face increasing AI competition. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that while some new jobs will emerge, they'll require significantly different skills than those being eliminated. Manufacturing workers, still recovering from previous automation waves, now face AI-powered robots capable of complex assembly tasks. The service sector, long considered automation-resistant, increasingly relies on AI chatbots and automated systems. Wage stagnation compounds these challenges. Median wages have grown just 0.3% annually when adjusted for inflation, while AI productivity gains primarily benefit shareholders and executives. Geographic disparities worsen the impact. Rural areas and smaller cities have fewer resources for worker retraining and economic transition. The speed of AI adoption outpaces historical technological transitions, giving workers less time to adapt and retrain. The ripple effects of AI deployment extend far beyond immediate job losses, creating a cascade of challenges for working families. Wage suppression has become widespread as employers use AI capabilities as leverage in salary negotiations. Workers find themselves competing not just with other humans, but with AI systems that don't require benefits, vacation time, or sick leave. This dynamic has contributed to the slowest wage growth in decades across multiple industries. Career advancement pathways are fundamentally changing, with traditional entry-level positions disappearing as AI handles routine tasks. New graduates struggle to gain experience when junior roles no longer exist, creating a skills gap that compounds over time. Mid-career workers face the daunting prospect of complete career pivots, often requiring expensive retraining programs they can't afford. Educational institutions lag behind technological change, leaving students unprepared for an AI-integrated job market. Community colleges and trade schools scramble to update curricula, but funding constraints limit their ability to provide relevant training. Healthcare and retirement security suffer as gig economy work replaces stable employment with benefits. Workers displaced by AI often transition to contract work without health insurance or retirement contributions. Regional economies built around specific industries face devastation as AI adoption accelerates. Call centers that employed thousands in smaller cities close as chatbots handle customer service. Local businesses dependent on worker spending struggle as unemployment rises. The psychological toll on workers cannot be understated. Anxiety about job security affects productivity and mental health across industries. Families delay major purchases and investments, creating broader economic slowdown. Union membership, already declining, faces new challenges as traditional collective bargaining approaches prove inadequate against technological displacement. The social safety net, designed for temporary unemployment, buckles under the weight of permanent structural job changes, requiring long-term support and retraining. As we watch tech giants and government officials form task forces and draft safety protocols, it's worth reflecting on what's missing from these conversations: the human cost of progress. The OpenAI and Microsoft partnership with state attorneys general represents a step toward responsible AI development, but it reveals how worker concerns remain secondary to consumer protection and corporate interests. The focus on preventing AI harm to users, while important, doesn't address the economic harm already devastating working communities. Perhaps the most telling aspect of this development is its timing, coming after years of AI deployment that has already displaced countless workers. These safety measures feel reactive rather than proactive, addressing symptoms while ignoring root causes. For working Americans, the message is clear: adaptation isn't optional, it's survival. The question isn't whether AI will transform the economy, it already has. The question is whether workers will have a voice in shaping that transformation. As this task force moves forward, workers must demand representation in discussions about AI's future. Our livelihoods, communities, and dignity depend on ensuring that technological progress serves humanity, not just corporate profits. The conversation about AI safety must include job security, wage protection, and economic justice. If you found this analysis helpful, subscribe to Tech News Observer for more worker-focused coverage of technology's impact on everyday Americans.